this is just a brief one to say that there is no single modality that will work for everyone. And sorry, the paper sound. Sometimes that's a soothing thing for people. In terms of healing or inner connection or intuition, ultimately there's this, it's totally stating the obvious. I'm stating the absolute obvious here. But a recent collaboration I did with somebody who is actually a cancer pain management, end of life, medical pain management specialist for stage 4 or end of life cancer patients. It was an academic collaboration, so he, as a pain management person, was paired with me, an artist, around the question of wellbeing. And I really used that opportunity to use someone with a science sort of brain who is able to review literature and review studies and scientific studies to understand a little bit more about things like sound healing and the claims of a lot of research around that. And I would like to get more into sound healing. But what's really obvious is that I think there's a lot of snake oil and there's a lot of stuff in the wellness sphere that promises that it's going to be soothing or relaxing to people. Generally, like anyone, like this is just the idea of like this is the healing frequency, this is a relaxing frequency, and it's kind of like all unchecked, and it's kind of crazy because ultimately people, and I'd love to have someone correct me or show me some evidence that, you know, say like 5 to 8 hertz does a certain thing. Universally, I'm not here to sort of shoot holes in that, but I think a lot of it comes down to belief and placebo. And ultimately, everyone's vessel is a different size. Everyone's vessel will have different resonances with sound. For some people, any sound will be activating. For some people, something that's relaxing, like, I don't know, a healing bowl, or the whale sounds, or the sound of running water, could be highly triggering, whereas to someone else it's relaxing. It's relaxing sound. For some people silence is perfect. For some people silence is absolutely, they can't stand silence. They need the radio on, they need an audio book, they need a script to guide a meditation to sleep, some kind of something to anchor to, the shipping forecast, whatever it is. There's similar things in, around meditation or all of that, even maybe creative guidance or planning or structures or systems that would be universally beneficial. And I'm really at this stage now where I've tried so many things and it doesn't really feel like, obviously everything has its purpose. Doesn't really feel like anything's particularly stuck for me in terms of approaches to relaxation or planning or anything like that, and kind of letting it all go again, which is nice. But also people can get preoccupied and hinge things on this idea, and there is a lot of good that a lot of things do. There's a lot of placebo. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat, basically. And people, I guess, have to trial and error it. And I do think the mind and what we believe is good for us is the main influence and factor. So, with that, just trust your own guidance that whatever you find to be useful and relaxing will be the thing that helps you where you are right now. And don't worry too much about the specifics, because I've been in that zone of what's the thing, like I'm going to use this, I'm going to use that, blah 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 blah. But I'm letting it go, and so could you. Thanks.